Welcome back to the Learn English Talk podcast. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jake. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Truly happy. Wherever you are right now, maybe at home, maybe on the bus, maybe walking somewhere, thank you for choosing to listen to English with us.
And before we really get started, we want to say something small but important. If you enjoy listening to these conversations, if they help you feel more comfortable with English, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel.
It really helps us, and it also helps other learners find this podcast.
And now, let's relax together. No pressure, no tests, just listening and enjoying the language.
So, Jake, today we're talking about something that almost everyone experiences, but many people feel nervous about.
Oh yes, very nervous sometimes.
Small talk.
The famous small talk.
Exactly. How to start it, and maybe even more difficult, how to continue it naturally.
That's such a good topic, especially for English learners, because small talk sounds small, but it can feel very big.
Very big. For some people, it feels like a mountain.
And what's interesting is that even native speakers sometimes feel awkward with small talk.
That's true. People think, oh, they're native speakers, it's easy for them. But honestly, many people feel uncomfortable.
I remember feeling that way at parties or events. You know, when you walk into a room and you don't really know anyone.
Oh, yes, that moment when you're holding a drink, looking around, pretending to be busy,
Exactly. Pretending to check your phone.
checking messages that don't exist.
Yes, and in your head, you're thinking, how do I start talking to someone without feeling strange?
And that feeling is very human. It's not about English only. It's about connecting with people.
That's a great point. Small talk is not about perfect grammar. It's about connection.
And today, we want to help you feel more relaxed about it, not by teaching rules, but by showing how it feels in real life.
Like two people talking, like us right now.
Exactly. So, Jake, let me ask you something. Do you remember a moment when small talk actually helped you feel more comfortable somewhere?
Yes, I do. I remember my first day at a new job. I was nervous. New place, new people, new everything.
That first day feeling, it's intense.
Very. And I was sitting in the break room just holding my coffee. I didn't know what to say. Everyone seemed busy.
Mm-hmm.
And then one colleague looked at me and said something very simple. He said, "So, how are you finding the place so far?"
Such a simple question.
Exactly, nothing special. But it opened a door. I answered, and then we talked about the office, the coffee machine, the weather outside.
The classic topics.
Yes, and after that, I felt less alone. I felt like, okay, I can survive here.
That's such a good example. Small talk doesn't have to be deep. It just helps break the ice.
And for English learners, that's important to remember. You don't need a perfect sentence.
You just need a moment.
A moment and a bit of courage.
I love that. And courage doesn't mean you're scared, it means you talk anyway.
Exactly.
I remember a similar moment for me, but it was in a different situation. I was traveling alone and I stayed at a small hotel.
Oh, that already sounds like a small talk situation.
It was. At breakfast, everyone was quiet. People sitting alone, eating.
That silence can feel heavy.
Very heavy. And I was sitting there thinking, should I say something? Should I not? And then I noticed the person next to me was looking out the window.
And?
I just said, it looks like it's going to rain today.
Classic weather talk.
Yes, and they smiled and said, yes, but yesterday was sunny, so it's okay. And suddenly we were talking about the city, the trip, where we were from.
That's beautiful. And it all started with the weather.
Exactly. People sometimes think small talk is stupid or boring, but it's actually very powerful.
It's like a bridge.
Yes, a small bridge between two people.
And once you're on that bridge, the conversation can go anywhere, or it can end naturally.
And that's okay too.
That's something important to say. Small talk doesn't have to last forever.
Yes, sometimes it's just a few minutes and that's enough.
And sometimes learners feel pressure to keep talking even when it's okay to stop.
That's true. Silence is not always a problem.
Exactly. Silence can be comfortable too.
But let's talk about the beginning, that first step, starting small talk.
The hardest part for many people.
Yes, and what I want to say is starting small talk is often about noticing something around you.
That's a great way to say it. Noticing.
You don't need a special topic. You can talk about where you are, what's happening, what you're both experiencing.
Like waiting in line somewhere.
Yes, waiting in line is a perfect example.
Everyone is sharing the same moment.
Exactly. You can say something like, "This line is long today," or "It's moving slowly."
And the other person usually understands because they feel it too.
That's the key, shared experience.
I once started a conversation in a supermarket line because the music was very loud.
Really?
Yes, I said, this music is very energetic for a grocery store. And the person laughed.
That's great.
And then we talked about music for a minute. Nothing deep, just human.
And that's exactly what small talk is, being human.
And making the other person feel seen.
Yes, like, "Hey, I'm here with you in this moment."
And for English learners, I think it's important to remember that small talk is not about saying something clever.
No, it's about being real.
Being real and simple.
And sometimes learners worry about making mistakes.
Oh yes, that fear.
But in small talk, mistakes are okay. People are usually kind.
And many times, people don't even notice small mistakes.
Exactly. They're focused on the feeling, not the grammar.
And that's why listening is so powerful. When you listen a lot, you start to feel how small talk flows.
That's why this podcast exists.
Exactly. Let's talk about continuing small talk, because starting is one thing, but keeping it going can feel tricky.
Yes, sometimes you say one thing and then your mind goes blank. That happens to everyone.
Everyone, even me.
Me too. And in those moments, I think curiosity helps.
Curiosity?
Yes, being curious about the other person.
That's a great point.
When you show interest, the conversation often continues naturally.
Like asking small follow-up questions.
Exactly. Not like an interview, but gently.
For example, if someone says, "I'm tired today," you can say, "Oh, really? Long day?"
That's perfect.
Simple, but it shows you're listening.
And listening is more important than speaking.
Absolutely.
I remember talking to someone at a cafe. They said they were new in town.
That's a classic small talk moment.
Yes, and I asked, "How do you like it so far?" And they started sharing their experience.
And you didn't have to do much.
Exactly. I just listened, reacted, smiled, and asked small questions.
And that's something learners sometimes forget. You don't need to talk all the time.
Silence, listening, nodding, all part of communication.
And smiling helps too.
Yes, it does.
Even in audio, you can hear a smile.
That's true.
Another thing about continuing small talk is sharing a little about yourself.
Yes, it's a balance.
If the other person shares something, you can share something similar.
Like a small story.
Exactly. Not a long speech, just a small piece.
That makes the conversation feel equal.
I once talked to someone about commuting to work. They said their commute was long.
Oh, that's very relatable.
And I said, mine too. I listen to podcasts to relax. And then we talked about podcasts.
And now you have a podcast.
That's true. Life is funny.
It is, and small talk often opens unexpected doors.
That's something people don't realize. Small talk can lead to big connections.
Friendships, opportunities, memories.
Or just a nice moment in your day.
And sometimes that's enough.
Exactly.
Let's talk about situations where small talk feels especially hard. For example, talking to strangers.
Yes, that's scary for many people.
Especially in another language.
Double challenge.
But I think it helps to remember that strangers are just people you haven't talked to yet.
That's a nice way to think about it.
And often they're feeling the same way you are.
Nervous, unsure, maybe shy.
Yes, and when you start small talk, you're actually helping them too.
That's a great perspective.
I like to think of it as a gift, a small gift of connection.
I love that.
And if the conversation doesn't go anywhere, that's okay.
You tried.
And trying is already a success.
Exactly.
Another situation is small talk at work.
Oh yes, office small talk.
Sometimes people think it's fake or unnecessary.
But it helps create a friendly environment.
Yes, saying good morning, asking how was your weekend,
Those little things build trust.
and they make work more human.
I remember a colleague who never joined small talk.
Really?
Yes, very quiet, very focused, and people thought he was unfriendly.
But maybe he was just shy.
Exactly. When he started saying small things like nice weather today, people saw him differently.
That's so interesting.
Small talk changes how people see you.
And how you feel too.
Yes, you feel more part of the group. And for learners, that feeling of belonging is important.
Very important. Let's talk about ending small talk, because that's also part of it.
Oh yes, the ending.
Some people don't know how to end a conversation politely.
And they feel stuck.
Exactly. But endings can be simple.
Very simple.
You can say something like, "It was nice talking to you."
Or I should get going.
Yes, and smile.
Smiling again.
Always smiling.
And most people understand.
They do. You don't need a big reason.
And you don't need to apologize too much.
That's a good point.
Small talk is natural. Conversations have a rhythm.
Like waves.
Yes, they come and go.
I love that image.
Me too.
I want to talk about something emotional now.
Okay.
Many learners feel that if they're bad at small talk, they're bad at English.
That's not true at all.
Not at all.
Small talk is a skill. It grows with time and practice.
And listening is practice.
Exactly. Just by listening to this conversation, you're learning.
You're learning rhythm, tone, feeling.
And confidence.
Yes, confidence grows slowly.
Like a plant.
Water it a little every day.
Listening, trying, making mistakes.
And being kind to yourself.
That's very important.
Because learning a language is not just mental, it's emotional.
Very emotional.
Fear, excitement, frustration, joy.
All mixed together.
And small talk touches all of that.
Because it's about people.
Yes,
I want to share one more story.
please do.
I once met someone who said they were afraid of small talk because they didn't know what to say.
That's very common.
And I told them, you don't need to know what to say, you need to know how to listen.
That's beautiful.
And when they tried that, they felt more relaxed.
Listening takes pressure away.
Exactly.
And that's something we hope you feel when you listen to this podcast.
No pressure.
Just English flowing naturally.
And small talk is exactly that.
Flowing.
Sometimes slow, sometimes fast.
Sometimes funny, sometimes quiet.
Always human.
Before we finish, I want to say something directly to our listeners.
Me too.
If you feel shy about small talk in English, you're not alone.
And you're not doing anything wrong.
Every conversation you try is a step forward,
Even if it feels awkward.
especially if it feels awkward.
Yes.
Because awkward moments mean you're learning.
And one day you'll look back and think, wow, that was easier than before.
And that day will come.
Keep listening.
Keep noticing English around you.
Keep believing in yourself.
You don't need to be perfect to connect.
You just need to be present.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us and letting English be part of your day.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. That really supports our work.
And if you can, listen to this episode again another day, maybe while relaxing or doing something calm.
Repetition helps more than you think. Little by little, English starts to sound familiar and comfortable.
We're genuinely proud of you for showing up and learning, even on days when it feels hard.
Truly, keep going at your own pace.
Take care, keep practicing, and remember,
Small talk starts small, but confidence grows big.
see you next time.
Bye for now.
Bye.